Hello and welcome to the Savvy Gadgets channel with me, Ven, otherwise known as Ian. Now, we're playing Cyberpunk 2077, and when you start the game and you come out of your apartment after doing the Sandra Dorset mission, you end up talking to Coach Fred, and he says, hey, there's some fights going on. Now, when I first started live streaming, I had a go at this particular fight, which is Beat on the Brat and Kabuki. You come up against these two guys and they gave me a sound whooping, let's be fair. But it's a case of, it is a pretty unfair fight because they can just keep coming at you and they don't need a rest. And it's probably one of the hardest fights you'll come across. Even more so if you're not speccing in body. And it's been a royal pain to beat these guys, but I haven't finally achieved it. And I've managed to achieve it with just a simple body of 3. Now, it's not a perfect system, but it does work, and you can get around it, or around them, and you can use this regeneration. It's one of the tactics you can use to regen health and wait for them, because you can actually force them to back off. So that's quite interesting. So we're going to take that in case we need it, and then we're going to have a go and see what we've got. But taking a look at the rest of my character, most of my points are in reflexes, more specifically handguns, because he's a gunslinger, and in technical ability where I'm building up my crafting. So, body hasn't got anything, and in my inventory I'm reasonably well armoured. I've got 187 armour overall, I've got 150 health, I'm level 11. But cyberware, I've literally got nothing much worth talking about. The only thing that's really going to be useful to me in this fight, or in any fight, is the reinforced tendons, which is gives me the double jump, because sometimes it just pays to be able to jump out of the way. Other than that, reinforced bones gives you a carrying capacity. It's not going to help me in a fight. This helps you ricochet shots off of walls, and corrosive optics, not going to help me with this because there's nothing slotted into the mods. So that's the basics of the character. It's about as sparse as it can be, and you still can beat these guys. I have managed to do it. So I could put points into body, but I don't want to. I'm going down a different route, and most people, when they're doing this game, they're going to follow a particular build. So let's get this on. Okay, so the trick is to keep them in this, so like the boxing ring itself is this grey area here. So if you're over here, they won't attack you, which is really useful. Plus it also, if you back off to this area, they'll back off and it'll give your health a chance to regenerate. Now, it'll only regenerate up to 90, but it's better than nothing. And it means you can at least take a couple of tags before you get knocked down. But if they come in with 2 different types of attack, one is a sort of right sort of like hook, sort of like cross, and the other one they come in with a kick. If they land the kick there, it's followed up by 3 other attacks. So you really do need to counter. Right, so let's get this fight on. Back to K. It does take some practice, it does take a couple of goes, but once you get the idea, you can beat them.
Show me what you got.
Oh, hello, love. Nice backpack. Right, so as you can see, they're backing off. So if I step in the ring, there he is. Now I'm back over here, they're both backing off. So that's the first tactic. You can also do this inside the ring as long as you're backing off and you sort of get to the edge and then they kind of back off like they are now. What you're trying to do is get them to overcommit, so you can trap them in this area and just keep beating on them. So let's try that. And that was the kick attack. Actually managed to block it. Right, so now he's out of the way. Circle round him. try and get him in the ring. And notice I'm not actually in the ring yet, so I can still actually give them a bit of a beating. Right, but now, sort of trapped him in the corner. And the trick is to try and keep it in the corner. And meanwhile, apart from the fact that he's facing the wrong way, you can't attack these people in the side. Come on. If I manage to... I've managed to push him out the ring. Alright, let's see what his brother does. Oh, there he is, look. Alright, so same thing again. This time I've got his brother. And the one who's still in the ring isn't attacking. And you see that he was running in, I backed off, and he stopped. So they're both not doing very well at the minute. He's low, and they're both low. They've both taken a good beating. Once again, got him pinned in the corner. And down he goes. One down, one to go. Let's see if this guy comes in. Let's see if we can get him. Once he's over committed, you can sort of get him in there. Just let my stamina build up again. Here we come with a kick this time. Yeah, knew it, overcommit. And there he is. Down he goes. Job done. 3 strength, no cyberware to speak of.
And
2
you?
grand on the
Had enough like your brother, or hungry for
the bet.
more?
That ain't my brother. That's me. Jesus, what's so hard to understand? Here, your winnings.
And you get 4,000 out of it. Yay!
Don't worry.
And that's how you do it. That's how you beat the twins
Stop talking to yourself.
and get a nice haul to boot, even without specking in strength. Now, what I want to show you is the difference between a strong build and a weak build like this. So I'll just load up the next one. Right, so this is the same fight, however, different character. This character is spec'd in body and is only level 3, so doesn't have a great deal of armor or any of that. So if we look at the inventory and the cyberware, I don't have the double jump legs, I haven't updated the Akroshi optics. Everything is going into body at the minute because it's going to be a strong build. It's going to be using blunt weapons, fists and all of that sort of thing. Doesn't have the gorilla arms yet, doesn't have the street cred for it yet. It's only level 3. But we're going to use the same tactics. Now, did I buy that? No, I haven't even bought the regeneration on this one. So, the difference being is that my character can hit an awful lot harder. Right, so, let's give this a go and see how long it takes me to beat these guys with a strong build.
Show me what you got.
Using the same tactic. And there he is. He's down already. Now, I'm not using strong attacks, I'm just using quick attacks. That's all I've been doing. And he's down already. There it is. Job done. Both of them beaten really easy with a strong build.
And you had enough like your brother or hungry for more?
That ain't my brother. That's me. Jesus, what's so hard to understand?
Nice backpack.
Here, your winnings.
And there we have it. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you found this useful
Stop talking to yourself.
on how to beat these guys, because they can be pretty difficult if you're not strong built. And catch up on our Facebook page. I'm posting screenshots on there of places where I find items that are useful throughout the game. So their locations are places where legendary items and legendary specs. I actually found a legendary baseball bat spec the other day, the first one I've ever come across in this game, and I've spent 200 plus hours playing it. So thank you very much. Check out our Facebook page and support my channel. Head over to Patreon. Thank you very much for watching. Until the next video, thank you. Bye bye.